Hello, year 4. I hope that all of you are healthy and sound safe. Today we are going to start our third term with a new topic, which is magnetism. Your study note is going to cover the learner's book from page 72 to page 91, and all of the important points are included in the study note. But you may use your book to enjoy the activities. Please note that in today's session, we are going to cover till page 6 only. Let's start, and I hope that you are going to enjoy this presentation. What is a magnet? Since long time ago, ancient Greek discovered a black rock in a city called Magnesia. This black rock has an attractive force toward any object made of iron. So the scientists called this black rock as magnet, and its attraction force was known as magnetism. What are the main types of magnet? Magnets are divided into two main types: natural magnet and artificial magnet. Natural magnet is the black rock, one of iron ores known as magnetite. This is the black rock we saw in the previous slide. The black rock, which is one of iron ores known as magnetite. While artificial magnet is a man-made magnet. It's a natural magnet and processed in the factories, so it becomes an artificial magnet, man-made, with different shapes and size. Not all magnets are of the same shape or size. Here, there are some shapes of man-made magnets. Man-made magnet could be found in a ring shape, and we call it ring magnet. It could be found as horseshoe magnet. Magnet also could be found in a shape of needle, so we call it needle magnet. And the most popular magnet is the bar-shaped magnet. The last type is called rectangular magnet. It's a 3D shaped rectangular magnet. So those are some shapes of man-made magnets which could be found all over the world. I'm going to say them one more time. Ring magnet, horseshoe magnet, needle magnet, bar magnet, and the last one, rectangular magnet. Do magnets attract all kinds of metals? What do you think? We already discussed this part in our previous topic. Please try to recap your last study note and you're going to find this important part. However, I'm going to explain it one more time. Do magnets attract all kinds of metals? Scientists found that magnets attract some metals. So they call these metals as magnetic materials. So please note that not all metals are attracted to magnets, only some metals. We are going to know the 4 popular metals which are attracted to magnet. The first one is iron, steel, nickel, and cobalt. Those are the magnetic metals which are found to be attracted to magnets. So, one more time, magnets attract only some metals, which are those 4 metals. So, not all metals are attracted to magnets. The only metals which are attracted to magnet are iron, steel, nickel, and cobalt. So, Could we classify these materials into magnetic and non-magnetic materials? Yes, we can classify materials into two types according to their ability of being attracted to magnets. We're going to see if this material is going to attract to magnets or not. And then we are going to classify or sort these materials into two types according their ability of being attracted. In this table, we are going to compare between magnetic and non-magnetic materials. What are the difference between them? Magnetic materials, they are materials that attracted to magnets. So when I find a material which is attracted to magnet, I'm going to call it magnetic material. What about non-magnetic materials? They are materials that are not attracted to magnet. So if I use this material and to try to attract it with magnet and it didn't attract to it, I'm going to call it a non-magnetic material. We have many examples, but the most important examples of magnetic materials are iron, steel, cobalt, and nickel, as we said in the previous slide. Those are the most popular magnetic materials. Concerning the examples of non-magnetic materials, we are going to find many examples, like wood, copper, glass, plastic, paper, aluminium, brass, and leather. Did you note something in this table? I know that in the examples of non-magnetic materials, there are three metals: copper, aluminium, and brass, but they are non-magnetic materials. So please note that brass, aluminium, and copper are materials. Yes, of course, but they are non-magnetic materials. And this is going to send us to the previous slide, which say a very important note that not all metals are attracted to magnets. What are the main properties of a magnet? Magnets have unique characteristics, as we are going to see now. The first property that any magnet must have two poles. Yes, every magnet has two poles. The two poles of magnet are known as magnetic poles. So the poles of the magnet are known as magnetic poles. We have two poles, which are North Pole and South Pole. As shown in this picture, you're going to find that North Pole is red colored, while South Pole is blue colored. It could be known as a standardization. All over the world, magnets, the North Pole usually take the red color, while the South Pole usually take the blue color. But you may find magnets which are black or dark gray. It's okay, no problem. But it is the most popular thing that you're going to find a colored magnet with both colors, red and blue, while the North Pole took the red color and the South Pole took the blue color. What are the magnetic poles? Magnetic poles are the areas of magnet which have the most powerful force of attraction. So magnetic poles are the areas of magnet which have the most powerful force of attraction. And as we said before, that the force of attraction is known as magnetism. So magnetic poles are the area of magnet which have the most powerful magnetism. Magnetism is concentrated at the two poles and decreased in the center of magnet. So in another word, we're going to find that magnetism, or the force of attraction, is highly concentrated at the two poles and start to decrease as we go to the center of the magnet. Poles attract and repel? Yes, Here we are going to discuss the law of magnet concerning attraction and repellent. Scientists found that like poles or the same poles repel, or in another word, push away from each other. So if you have two magnets and you place same poles facing each other, you're going to find that these magnets are going to repel or to push away from each other. While dislike or different poles are going to attract, or in another word, pull to each other. So if you have two magnets and place two different poles facing each other, you are going to find that they are going to attract or pull to each other. In other words, please note that if magnets attract, then you must know that the touching poles are north and south, because only different poles are going to attract. But if the magnets repel, then you must know that the touching poles are the same, because same or like poles repel or push away from each other. So you may find that you are placing south pole facing a south pole, or north pole facing a north pole. So one more time, please concentrate. If you find that magnets attract, then the touching poles must be north and south, two different poles, because different poles attract. But if you find that magnets repel, then the touching poles must be the same. It could be south pole facing south pole, or north pole facing a north pole. At this slide, our today's session will be ended. Please write down all your questions in a piece of paper so we can discuss them later on Thursday during the online session. Please note that, and don't forget that your today's homework will be on your workbook, pages 45, 46, and 47. By next Wednesday, a model answer will be sent to you so you can check your answers easily. Thank you so much, my lovely students, and I hope that you enjoyed this presentation. See you the next session.